Now back to the impact of the storm that moved through SoCal. Emergency crews in Alhambra are still working to get a toppled tree off of someone's property.
Yeah, it fell after the first round of heavy rain hit, and CBS LA's Tina Patel joins us live from outside that home with a look at the damage.
Yeah, this was a very large tree that came down. Some crews just arrived here to now finish taking the debris apart, and they are going to have quite a job ahead of them. They're also going to have to get this done pretty quickly because, as Maureen was saying, or Paul was saying earlier, there is another storm on the way, so they have to kind of work very quickly. I want to show you some video from last night. You can hear the crews trying to cut this large tree into pieces to at least get it out of the roadway. Now, this all happened on South 6th Street in Alhambra, right across from Ramona Elementary School. We don't know if this was an old or damaged tree, but there was likely some combination of the saturation of the ground and the wind that caused the tree to give way last night around 7 o'clock. It landed on a home here. It's hard to tell exactly how much damage there was. Both the fire and police department responded. Fortunately, there were no reports of anyone being injured. Now, I want to show you some other video because the storm and the rain finally moved out of our area overnight after soaking parts of the San Gabriel Valley. You can see just how heavy the rain was in West Covina. This was just after midnight near Barranca and the 10 freeway. There are also reports of lightning in the area, but we've not heard if there was any damage caused by that. Now, as we come back out here live, again, we do not have any rain right now, so that is good. Hopefully, crews will be able to clear up the debris here, and people who are living in the neighborhood are hoping that maybe they'll also be able to check other trees in the neighborhood to make sure that they're safe and healthy and they won't come down in the next round of storms. Now I want to send things over to Mark Liu at the desk because, unfortunately, Mark, this is not the only area where we saw problems.
No, Tina, that's exactly right. It's fortunately when it rains in Southern California, trees come down, and a big one came down in the Woodland Hills area right on top of a car. Let me show you some video. Our breaking news crew shot this morning. Ugh, that's a lot of damage to that car right now. And interestingly, this originally came to us here at the desk over the scanners as wires down. That was the initial call, was wires down. We sent our crew out there and discovered, yeah, there were wires down because a tree took them down with it. It's a very large tree, about 40, 50 feet tall. Now, it landed on that parked car here near El Cannon and Valley Circle Boulevard in Woodland Hills. It was about 4 this morning. You can see the damage to the power pole there. LADWP says this did not cause a very large power outage. They already have some of the power restored, but they are now working on getting those wires out of the way. Now, I took a look at actually what this tree looked like before it came down, and it's pretty obvious, I think, why. Take a look. This is from Google Earth, and you can see this is the tree. Look at the lean on this guy. He really was ready to fall, came all the way down just like this. Now, it's difficult to tell, but it may be on private property, so it may be the homeowner's responsibility there to get this cleaned up. It's going to be really up to the city to determine. But no injuries here, just damage to that car.